Alright, you guys, so last video I was saying that, well, last part of the video was saying that pretty much, I was thinking that the stator's bad. I was using one of those, um, well, this. I was using this crappy ass, multimeter from Harbor Freight that I bought for like $6. It's crap, man. I forgot I had this one, and I was like, you know what? Before I ordered it, but I already ordered it either way, the stator, because I thought that was my issue. But I wanted to show you guys real quick how to check the stator, I guess. Because basically I started checking everything again, and come to find out it's good. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to test it. I'm not 100% sure on all the exact ohm readings that you're supposed to be getting to, but I know a little bit of what it's supposed to be around, so that should give me a good idea. I already tested it. I'm just saying. So there's on mine there's 4. I know it's a little jacked up. That's why I thought that mine wasn't working, because I don't know if I showed you guys. I'll show you guys the other piece right now, but it's down here. It's basically burnt up. Like this whole thing got burnt up. I don't know if it was because of the exhaust or whatever. That's besides the point. We're still going to just check the stator just to make sure it's good. So the first test we're going to do is the green wire and the red wire. So that one, it's going to be an ohm testing. So we're going to touch these two to each prong. You got to give it a second. It's at 18.4. I think it's supposed to be from like 13.4. Here, you know what? That way I don't mess up anything for you guys. I'm going to give you guys the exact specs. Okay, so it's supposed to be anywhere from 13.7 to 20.5 ohms. That's the red and the green wire. So it is on the low side. I'm not gonna lie, mine is on the low side, which it still could possibly be a reason why it's not working. But well, actually, it's at 18.4. I thought it was 13.4. So you guys can see that. And you gotta give it a second too. Like, I was thinking too that right away would say. So 18.4. So I'm good on that. Then next is the pickup coil, which is the green and white wire and the red and white wire. So let's check those. That one I believe is supposed to be from 140 to, here, if I could hold it straight. God damn it. So it's at 120.3. This one is supposed to be from anywhere from 95, I believe, to 94 to 140. So the stator is good, you guys. That's not the problem. It could be the connection, how I was saying about the whole connection with my wiring harness, because as you guys could see, like, this got burnt, and basically it was stuck together like this, and in order for me to, check everything, I had to break it a little bit, because it was pretty much heated up and, tied together. But, so I don't think it's that. Over here, I bypassed the key, right? And then I said also that I had gone through the key switch, which I'm going to try another test, because the key switch, I saw that if you disconnect this, is kind of like the key bypass. So if I already bypassed the key with this right here, it's the 2 black wires, because those are the 2 wires that come off of my key right here. It should already have spark, and you pretty much deleted the key. But if you have a switch problem, your key switch, or your kill switch, if you have a problem with that, that's pretty much the way to bypass it. So that is going to be my last try. Sorry, guys. So this is the key switch, or the kill switch. So basically I just connected the ground, and that's supposed to bypass it, and then it's already bypassed on the key. And then we checked all the wiring over here. I checked this one, but they are pinched together, so it should have spark. And hopefully we can get some shots of some spark there. Okay, you guys can still see though. We are not getting anything, you guys. Nothing at all. That's. Hopefully you guys can see. No, nothing. We're gonna go back to the ohms on this thing, and basically, hopefully, just making sure you guys can see here. So we're gonna test. This is another coil I have, which I'm just showing you guys as a example because it's out of the quad. It'll make it 10 times easier for me and for you guys to see. So we have the two leads, power and the ground here, which would be the orange and then the black. So we're gonna test these two out. So we're gonna put these two together, and I don't know if you guys could see that. It's at 0.7. I think the high side is supposed to be 0.38, and the lowest is it's supposed to be is 0.25. So obviously mine doesn't read like that, but I mean 0.7. That's pretty good. So we're that's not the issue. Another thing that you could do is test the actual leads for the boots, and in here I believe you're supposed to read anywhere from, what was it, 4. So it's supposed to be anywhere from 4.7 to 7, I believe. So we're going to test that out like this. You just put it to the leads. I don't know why the readings are so off. This one says 14.77. Anyways, that's how you would test it. I don't think this one's good anyways. That's why obviously it's not in the quad. I bought a new one. But basically when you test both ends, you would get to 4.7 anywhere up to I think it's like 6.7 or something like that. That's what I said. But yeah, so I just figured out our actual issue to the quad, you guys. So I have another coil, right? Another older coil that I think the one that originally was on the Banshee, but all the boots, well, the boots were taken off the wires, kind of like this one. Here I have the red ones from the new coil that I originally thought worked. We just found out right now. We did some tests, and you know, everything is all good to go. Everything's getting power, especially the stator. The stator was my original cause of the issue, which I thought. But I tested that out. We ran through the test. The stator is perfectly fine. I didn't check the coil because I got a new coil. I got it off Amazon. It was 26 bucks, and it came with the recidifier and then the 2 spark plugs and the coil. Turns out my coil, my brand new Amazon coil, is bad. I'm gonna go show you guys that I put in another old coil that I had that I already tested, and it's good. So I know that for a fact because I checked the new Amazon coil, and it's not reading right at all. So I put back the old coil and just threw one of the boots on just to test it out to see if we had spark. And check this out, you guys. I have my coil here. I still have the new one on, but I basically just set this one on top of it just to test out everything. So here's my spark plug. I threw a boot on it real quick just to, it didn't have any boots. That's originally they were all caught up. So I was like, okay, maybe that's a sign that I should buy a new coil. And pretty much that's what I did, right? I bought a new coil and thinking that it was going to be, you know, that the old one that was on the quad was going to be bad since the boots were missing and everything. Trying to get you guys a good visual here. But check this. So we had no spark whatsoever, right? Here's where the spark plug is. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit closer. I'm just trying to get a best angle so you guys can see. I had absolutely no spark, you guys. No spark. Check this out. Okay, we got no spark again, but I don't know if you guys can see. There we go. You guys see that, right? There's damn spark in that old ass coil. So that old ass coil has way more spark than the new one does. The new one doesn't even have any spark. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it for the Taurus Elite. It could be your electronic brake switch. Mine doesn't have that either, but it's usually on your stock master cylinder up here. And then there's a connection going down to also somewhere in the wiring right here. Mine does not have that either. But just another tip for you guys to look for. But yeah, hopefully this video helped you guys on how to figure out your no spark issue on your Yamaha Banshee. Hopefully this video won't be too long and you know, point you guys in the right direction. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace, y'all.